How's it going?
I loyally fulfill all of the tasks given me, Master. Every day, Inos sets new challenges before me. I'll continue to work on improving myself.
Hey. Teach me.
You're demanding.
Hey, you. Teach me.
That was obvious all along. Who told you that? It's a bad business. That's all just gossip. We can't go on like this forever.
Inos enlightens all those who recognize his wisdom.
I never would have thought.
It's not what I heard.
You should have known better.
I need a new place to sleep.
There's a free chamber on the right here. Take the key.
I need a few...
Could have told you that before.
Listen to the wrong people.
Those are all just words.
I agree with you completely.
So it says in the scriptures.
It's a bad business.
We can't go on like this forever.
Nothing to be had there.
I think I've found something.
Sooner or later.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Things would have turned out differently if it hadn't been for us.
That's been known a long time.
And there's more, believe me.
He doesn't even know how to use a sword. Hey, you!
Stop right there, you lowlife!
Nothing to plunder.
I'm staying out.
Sort things out.
I never knew that.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
That's a bad business.
No idea. You tell me.
He doesn't see that. I can't help it. Tell me
No idea. You tell me.
that. Show off myself.
I couldn't care less.
He doesn't see
Who's in charge here?
I can't help
If you ask me, it's the mercenaries.
I'm staying.
Sure, Onar pays them, but Innos knows how long they'll take orders from him. If the mercenaries ever get it into their heads that he's useless around here, I wouldn't want to be in his
better
shoes.
off myself.
You just have to listen.
In my opinion.
He doesn't
can't
see
go on
that.
like
I'll
this
just I
forever.
can't help him.
That will
Doesn't
never
seem
change.
to believe in
I
him.
can't help him. It's a
See,
bad
dirty
business
glass.
to believe these days. He
That's
doesn't
the
even
first
know
I've
how to
heard
hold
of
a
it.
sword.
I don't
I'll
believe
off
this is going
myself.
to change.
I'm not telling you anything new. If he
I'm
doesn't
in
see
enough
that,
trouble as it
I
is.
can't help him. Yeah, he really said that.
I can't believe that.
That was obvious all along.
I couldn't care less.
Never change.
What about?
No. Alas.
Can't rely on
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Things would have turned out differently if it hadn't been for us. As if I didn't-
Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing to plunder.
Someone's gonna do the work.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
Go away. Don't tell me that.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
These are bad times.
That's not what I heard.
Inos be with you, stranger. If you're looking for a good selection for the traveler, then you're in the right place. But I'm warning you, if you're planning on helping yourself without paying, I'll call the city guard.
Just a moment. Do I look like a thief?
Bah! You won't be the first one to make off with my things today.
That's not what I heard.
Show me your wares.
Really, how interesting.
That's not what my husband thinks.
That's not what my husband thinks.
I can't take care of it.
Show me your wares.
Really, how interesting.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
Everybody knows by now.
He simply talks too. Now that's typical, isn't it?
Ah, there you are again.
And he works all day, too.
Show me your wares.
Who says things like that?
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
That's an open secret.
And he works all day, too.
Everybody knows by now.
Don't tell this to anyone.
That's what I've always said.
He can't keep anything to himself.
These are bad times.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
Who says things like that?
I am Hacken, the weapons dealer.
These are bad.
Every man should carry a weapon these days, especially when venturing outside of the city walls.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
You don't say.
Tell me more about the area around the city.
It's gotten too dangerous out there, because of the bandits, for one thing. Even the animals don't seem to get enough to eat in these crappy times. They're venturing closer to the city all the time.
But that's terrible.
What do you know about the bandits?
What do
Can't take
I
care of
know about
everything
them?
for everybody.
They robbed me on my way to the city.
And it's gonna
And
get
I'm
even
not the
worse.
only one. The militia tried to track them down,
I won't tell
but
her a
without
thing from
any
now on.
success.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
I took care of the bandits.
Really?
Honestly,
Anyone
I
could say
witnessed
that.
it myself.
Do you have proof?
Should I go back and cut off their heads?
No, I don't think that will be
Someone's gonna
necessary.
do the work.
I believe you. You have done the merchants and the city a
Someone's
great
gotta do the
service.
You don't
What do you
say.
know about the disappearances of the citizens of Corinus?
I have seen many pass through the eastern city gate. Some of those who came I had never seen before in my life. And many of those who went out never came back. But what happened the other day was really quite strange. There was this fellow who came here. I think his name is Joe. He bragged that he would soon come into some serious money. He claimed that he knew how to get into one of the city towers where the militia keep their arms. I haven't seen him since, even though I used to bump into him around the same time every day. I reported this to the militia, but Lord Andre...
Everybody knows by now.
Show me your wares.
It is an honor to me that a representative of our holy church should show an interest in my wares.
That's not what my husband thinks.
But that's terrible.
That's what I've always said.
Don't tell this to anyone.
Who says things like that?
Hey,
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
Someone's gonna do the work.
That's an open secret.
Who says things like that?
hardly know who to believe these days.
Just you wait.
I can't take care of it. I'll call this down.
Yeah, that's the ticket. Yeah, that's the ticket. Yeah, that's the ticket. What you waiting for? What you waiting for? Attaboy! Attaboy! Yeah, that's the ticket.
Everybody knows by now.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Everybody knows by now.
He doesn't see that. He can't help it.
I can't take care of everything.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
It's gonna get even worse.
I'm no better off myself.
That's not what I heard.
But no, he insisted he knew better.
These are bad times.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Everybody knows by now.
I agree with you completely.
That's terrible.
I never heard of I'm no better off myself.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
Do you really believe that?
He simply talks too much.
Is it really true?
You don't say.
Is it really true?
And it's gonna get even worse.
It doesn't surprise me.
Hey!
About those missing people. Tell me.
The first was William. At first, but not everyone.
So what's your business with Vatras?
I've got this little agreement with the water mages, you see.
What kind of an agreement?
We work for them, and they see to it that our past in the penal colony doesn't get us into trouble.
You're talking about the Ring of Water?
You've heard of it?
Vatras told me about it.
You might have mentioned that right away.
Tell me more about the Ring of Water.
The ring is to the water mages what the paladins are to the fire magicians. But, unlike the paladins, we operate in the background. The ring is a mighty weapon in the battle against the dangers that threaten the people of Corinus. But this only works as long as we keep the identity of all those secret who belong to the Ring of Water. So keep this to yourself.
Sure. I want to join the Ring of Water.
That's fine with me. But the decision about whether you...
What did you do to impress the water mages?
I protected them for a long time when we were still living with the barrier. And they have plenty of reason to be grateful to me.
I see. I can take the ornament there for you.
I think I had better take it there myself. Only, I can't leave here at the moment. I need...
What exactly do you do here at the harbor?
I'm doing what we all do. Some of the missing people were fishermen. That's why I'm standing here, watching the harbor. But you could help me. Listen, I shall give you my aquamarine ring. It signifies that the bearer belongs to the Ring of Water. If you wear my ring, the rest of us will know that you're acting on my behalf. Get someone to take over my duties so that I can take the ornament back. One of us is always keeping an eye on the marketplace, but I don't know whose turn it is. You had better go talk to all those standing around there. Tell him to see to it that somebody else takes over here at the harbor.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
Are you the one who runs this place?
I am Bromo, this is my house, and these are my girls. I like my girls. And if you like my girls too, then you pay for it, 50 gold pieces. And don't get the idea of making trouble here.
He had better shut
Are all your girls accounted for?
Of course they are. Or do you think I want to go to jail over something like that?
It's gonna get even worse.
I wasn't asking about your payroll. I mean, are they all present, or have any gone missing?
Oh yeah. Actually, one of my girls has up and left. Her name's Lucia. I reported it to the militia too, but they claim they haven't found a trace of her yet.
How long has Lucia been missing?
Several days. I don't know exactly how long. I assume she ran off with one of her suitors, eh? That bitch made off with part of my savings, a really valuable golden dish, huh? If I get hold of her, I'll give her what for. So how is that any business of yours?
I found the dish that Lucia stole from you.
Great! High time I got it back.
That's not what I heard.
What about a reward?
You get to have a good time with one of my girls for free. What do you say, huh?
Who says things like that? Someone's got to do the work. Don't stay.
Agreed. Here's your dish.
Thanks. Go to Nadia.
Hey, you!
Had better shut up.
Let's go upstairs.
Today's your lucky day, baby. Let's go.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
He'd better shut up. That's not what I heard.
That's an open secret.
He can't keep anything to it. That's terrible. He simply talks too much.
He had better shut up.
You just have to listen.
Really, how interesting.
Honestly, I
Learn
witnessed it
anything
myself.
from me. You should have known that.
Everybody knows by now.
You hardly know who to believe in. Do you really think?
Don't say.
But no, he insisted he knew better. You think all kinds of
He simply talks too much.
You can't rely on him. Nobody ever asks me.
He'd better shut up.
That's not what I heard. No one really wants to hear that. That's me, see what
Go away, don't tell me that.
he never would have thought of that himself. You can't rely on him. As if I didn't have enough problems.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
That's an open secret.
He doesn't see that. You have to feel sorry.
He can't keep anything to himself.
The next couple of hours belong to us. It's time for you to relax, lie back, and enjoy.
Go away, don't tell me that.
Let's wait and see what happens.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
That's not what my husband thinks.
I can't
Nobody
help him.
wants to know.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
He thinks this is
If I
easy.
hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Better watch out.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
As if I didn't have enough problems. Like this forever.
It's really not my problem.
Where did you pick that up then?
Show me your wares.
Telling you anything new.
As much.
That was obvious all along.
It was just like you said.
Show me your wares.
I must beg your pardon for my...
I was actually on my way to see the Paladins.
There's little chance of that.
It's a
Since
bad
the Paladins made themselves at home in the upper end of town, hardly anyone gets in there anymore.
It's a bad business.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
It's really not my problem.
Halt! Only the citizens...
It's not what I heard.
You dare stand in the way of a representative of Innos?
No, of course not. The entrance is open to the chosen of Innos.
Pray to Innos for this sacrilege.
Yes, chosen one.
He doesn't see that. I can't help him.
That's not what I heard.
Nobody wants to know.
My name is Ludero. I buy and sell all kinds of things.
What wares do you have to offer?
Well, especially rare and unusual things. So far, I've always managed to fulfill my customers' wishes.
Show me your wares. Wait a minute. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Yes, for my current assignment, I need the claws of a snapper. But not just any old claws. It would have to be something special. The claws of a mighty beast who has killed many men already, or something like that.
Where can I find snappers?
There are a few of them on this island, but...
And what's in it for me?
I could find you a rune stone.
I'll see what I can do.
Welcome, traveler. I have a large selection and reasonable prices.
Show me your wares.
It's my pleasure, Reverend Brother.
Don't say you didn't know that.
I used to say that myself.
Where did you pick that up then? You really didn't deserve that.
That's the truth.
That's the first I've heard of it. I've heard a thing or
He
two.
thinks it's as easy as that.
Same old thing, all over again.
I knew that would be a problem.
Why you get so worked up?
I'm no better off myself.
So why won't they listen to me?
There's nothing you can do about it.
Hey, you!
There you are again.
For the day in which the beast.
You wanted mushrooms. Why are those things so important?
All right, I shall tell you then. But you must keep it to yourself. Murky mushrooms are full of magic energy. And every time you eat one, a little bit of this energy will accumulate in your body. Once you have eaten a sufficient amount of these mushrooms, your magic energy will increase. If I told you that earlier, you would have gobbled up all the mushrooms yourself, wouldn't you?
Oh, man. You wanted mushrooms. I've got a few murky mushrooms here.
Ah, those are the best. Well done. Here's your gold.
And here are some of the others.
These are not quite as good as murky mushrooms, but I'll take them anyway.
Show me your wares. What recipe?
I know a few. The essence of magic. Take fire nettles and meadow knotweed and heat.
Enos and Beliar had no power. And in this place, order and chaos.
Hardly know what to believe anymore.
I'm not telling you anything new.
You mustn't believe everything you hear. I knew that would be a problem.
That's been known a long time.
I knew that would be a problem.
Do you really believe that?
And he works all day too. Really? How interesting. These are bad times. That's
Hey, you! Show me your wares. Instruct me in the art of alchemy.
You have learned all that.
Could you cook me some soup?
Nothing could be simpler. Here, have a plate.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.